Hey guys, welcome to VEDA Day 16. So I told you the throwback tag was really long, but it was hilarious, right? You guys are enjoying my awkward craziness. So today is VEDA Day 16 and we're going to wrap up the throwback tag, and there are some pretty hilarious things in today's tag. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. Three songs that you love to listen to as a child. So I loved pop music even back in the day. I think I wore out our copy of the Aladdin soundtrack to A Whole New World. Like, that was my jam back in the day. I mentioned Kids Incorporated earlier. One of the girls on that show's name was Martika, and she was a like late 80s, early 90s pop star. And she had a song called Toy Soldier. That was my jam. And then anything Madonna, that was great. Like a Prayer, that's probably one of my favorites. So there you go. In my baby book, no lie, I could get it out and show you, but I'm not. In my baby book, it talks about, like, what do I like to do for fun? I like to watch MTV. Like, my parents wrote this in my baby book. Watch videos on MTV. So I'm a movie junkie. So I'm a music junkie from the start. Question 10. What was one of the funniest things you dressed up for Halloween when you were younger? So my mom was an excellent seamstress, and she would make my sister and I the most outrageous, fantastic costumes. And so one year, we were unicorns. My mom legit made us unicorn costumes. A pink, fabulous tulle unicorn, and my sister was purple. Fantastic. That legit right there. That's probably one of my favorites. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were younger. I don't know if there's just one funny story that just sticks out for everything. I think kind of a family memory of mine that's kind of funny is that every year, every birthday when my family had we get together, when people were opening presents, they'd always be like, "What do you think it is? It's a big bear with a mustache." Don't ask me why that got started, but for some reason, it's always a big bear with a mustache. I don't know. I usually wasn't, but for some reason that was a really funny joke in my family's house, so I'll leave it at that. 12. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Guys, you should see this room. Like, of all the stuff that I've kept. But probably one of my most precious, beloved possessions is my baby pillow. And this thing is rough looking, friends. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some hard chick, because this went to college with me my freshman year. So somebody passed away in my family, and my mom took their feather pillow and cut it in half, and it was my baby pillow, like when you put babies in cribs with pillows and blankets and stuff. And I kept this sucker. Like, most people had security blankets. This was my security blanket. This sucker went everywhere with me. This thing went to France with me. This thing has been all over the world. And I even have all of the pillow covers that went with this thing. That's legit. Like, straight out the nursery pillow covers. So, this is my pillow. Yeah. So, there you go. That's legit. The most important thing. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I sucked my thumb forever. Sucked it forever. And didn't just suck it, like, would suck it and, like, rub my nose. So, like, sucking my thumb and, like, hiding it and then rub my nose. I don't know, because I was weird. I would also, like, cover up. Like, I would be at school. Nobody can see me. Sucking my thumb. I was weird, people. Weird. What's the scariest thing you can remember that happened to you when you were a child? Going to sleepaway camp, okay? I know lots of people love sleepaway camp. I went to Girl Scout camp, day camp, no problem. For some reason, I decided I wanted to go to, like, overnight camp for Girl Scouts. Fine. Thought it'd be a great time. People, there was, like, no flushable toilets. I was not okay with that. Sleeping in a tent, fine, no problem. Like, thinking there might be a raccoon come up and bite your bottom when you're using, like, a latrine, you know, like a hole in the ground. That's crazy. So, like, I seriously, like, didn't drink water, like, barely ate, was, like, pee in the lake. I was crazy, people, to avoid using bathrooms. It was crazy. That was scary to me. I was like, I really thought something was down there in the latrine gonna get me. Scariest thing. And last one, the last question. Number 15, how is the world different now than it was when you were a child. I think the biggest difference between now and when I was a child is that my family always ate together at the Disney dinner table. Even when we got really busy and super involved, we usually ate together as a family. Mom would like pick us up from daycare and we would go home and she would make dinner and we would do homework and Dad would come home. We always ate together. And while the TV may have been on and we may have had but we always sat and had conversations together, and I don't think that happens very often. And kind of related to that, I don't think families gather as large units anymore. I come really a big family on both sides, and we gather for major holidays and sometimes just to have fun and game nights. And I have a really good relationship with lots of my cousins on both sides of my family, and it's because we spent so much time growing up together and getting to know each other, and just I really like the people they are, and they're good people, and I like hanging out with them. And I think it's unfortunate, you know, we move across the country and do all these things and our kids don't get to have that relationship and be as close as they can. So I think that's really great that my family can still come together and have those things. And even though I was a grandkid and some of the other grandkids have kids, young kids, they still bring their kids so they can have that experience too. So I really appreciate that, and I think that's something that's rare in this world. So there you have it. Throwback tag complete. Check it off the list. So I guys hope you enjoyed all my embarrassing secrets. I hope nobody else was too embarrassed by what was shown here. And I apologize to Steven and Dewan and all y'all for my craziness. I hope that you guys have a great day, and that makes VEDA Day 16 complete. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!